first, as we get everything started up, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you a testimonial video of some of the people that are inside our community today and that are crushing it. So without further ado, here is the testimonial video.
Hey, what's going on? My name's Kyle. I'm from Northern Kentucky in the United States.
What's happening, guys? My name's Kellen Chafee, and I just had a $49,000 month with Digital Freedom Movement.
Hey, what is up, people? This is Chad Collett.
Hey guys, my name's Rebecca, and I am from Fredericton, New Brunswick, Canada.
I was a guy online looking to give time back to myself, and I came across the Digital Freedom Movement.
If my coach isn't there to help me, there's a ton of people willing to help you, and I really appreciate it.
And I'm probably the most skeptical person out there. I used to see all these ads all the time on the internet, get rich quick, and, I thought it was all a scam. I thought everyone was out just to take my money.
Hey, Mark Wilson here. I just hit a $30,000 month with DFM online. How sweet is that, baby? Woo!
I joined the community because I saw what the leaders were like. They had the results that I wanted to mimic. I wanted to mimic their results. I wanted to become who they were. And that takes leadership, that takes mentorship, that takes coaching, and that takes work. And I wanted to work with people who had what I already wanted. That is why I joined the DFM community.
Digital Freedom Movement is the best thing that has ever happened to me in my life.
This is an insane opportunity. I'm so glad I clicked that link.
There's two reasons why I pulled the trigger with them. One is the fact that they were very responsive and were there then and still now with everything to help guide me along my journey and marketing.
If you're wanting something different in your life, if you're needing to make a change, just do it. Time is going to pass regardless. You can either, take that risk, step outside of your comfort zone and experience something new, or you can just stay comfortable in your numbness of your job.
Two, the other thing is they're very genuine and care about you, and the process they have in order is crazy, guys. They seriously give everything back to you, and they listen to you for your concerns or anything, ways you can see to help better the process, to help people that are coming in to make it easier.
The team is superstars, okay? Multi-six-figure earners are the founders. They have a proven system. They teach you how to do it. They do 90% of the work for you, right? So you are able to start making money right away.
I highly suggest joining Digital Freedom Movement.
So come on board, join up with us, and never look back.
Awesome, guys. Wasn't that great? Wasn't it awesome to see some of the people inside our community? You've now seen a few more of them join at the top here. As presenters, you're going to be able to hear their stories live tonight in a few minutes here. So sit back, relax, get ready to get some bombs dropped on you all night tonight. Put away all your guys' cell phones, put away your guys' Facebook, put away any distractions that is in front of your guys' faces, and tune right in. You're about to see the pathway to your future successes. Your future dreams are all going to come true because you sat here and paid attention for an hour. So don't just pay attention, ask questions. Okay, guys, we want to hear from you. It's like no other webinar you guys have ever seen. We actually will bring you out and get one-on-one time with Kellen and myself, and it's going to be awesome, guys. So if you guys want some screen time, you just let us know. If you have some questions, just let us know. We will not stop this webinar until we answered all of them. All right, guys? So for me, we started this business a few months ago, and the reason why we did that is because we want to change people's lives, all right? We've already changed our own lives. Our dreams have already come true. Now we're in the business of changing other people's lives. That is the most powerful thing that you could ever do to somebody, is actually change their lives in a full effect. The best days of my life are when people call me 4 months down the road, when they got their success, they just put in their 2 weeks notice at work, and they just quit their jobs, and they're ready to live life on their own terms. Those are the best days, guys. So there's one individual in here that's changed more lives than myself, and he's going to present this opportunity to you guys tonight. He is awesome. He's going to lay some bombs on you guys. So sit back, get ready. This is the man, the myth, the legend, Kellen Chafee.
Oh, it gets me every time, Mark. Every time, dude. Every time you intro me, I'm like, yes, it's Mark Wilson, baby. What's happening, everybody? Now, guys, tonight this webinar is going to be very short. It's going to be direct. It's going to be very to the point. I don't want to waste anybody's time. I do not want to waste my own time. I am a pretty busy guy. Make sure you guys have a pen and a pad of paper as well. Make sure you guys shut off your cell phones, any music you guys might have playing. Pay attention, take notes, because when you guys come into DFM, and I'm pretty sure you will, we're going to be quizzing you on some of the information that you guys learned tonight. So stay focused, take notes, get ready to learn some stuff. And above everything else, let's have some fun on this damn webinar tonight. This is going to be like no webinar you've ever watched. Me and Mark, we cut the shit, we get to the point. So let's have some fun with this. All right, I'm just going to share my screen here, guys. Mark, give me the go ahead when you can see my screen all right, brother?
You betcha, my friend.
Perfect, guys. Welcome to the DFM webinar. Before we begin tonight, this is not for you if you think that your life's going to change lickety split with no time or financial investment. Like many other businesses, online business still requires hard work and dedication. Although 100 hours of doing this stuff is still a lot easier than your job. I can guarantee you that every single day. Take that one to the bank. Okay. Now, guys, before we begin here, what is DFM? What is Digital Freedom Movement? DFM is an affiliate marketing platform that automates 90% of the workload for the newest person like you. Okay. Not only that, we also cover over $13,000 a year in software costs. So that's an investment that you do not need to make. And the whole idea behind this is, you know, if you wanted to get started in an online business, you had to fork out 13 grand just to get it up and going. That's a massive deterrent to even getting into the industry. So that's why we've covered that cost. A lot of you guys don't have it. And as well, the reason why we automate 90% of the workload is because if you did have to learn everything that I know, everything that Mark knows, everything all the other coaches know, you'd probably give up and quit pretty quickly. There's a lot to learn, right? So this kind of allows anybody to transition into the industry at their own pace. A little bit about myself, guys. I used to be a heavy duty mechanic. I didn't mind the work. It wasn't too bad. I loved getting my hands dirty, but it was not giving me the lifestyle that I wanted to live. It was not giving me freedom. I didn't make amazing money. I always wanted more. Okay. And I got involved with online business in March 2016. Before getting into this industry, I had zero online experience and little startup capital. I was actually over $2,000 in credit card debt. And since being in this industry, I've been able to create 5 different online businesses. And they've also totaled over $1.1 million in commission in less than 2 years. So I'd say that's pretty damn impressive considering the fact that I used to grease drive lines and change brakes for a living. And so now I travel the world about 6 to 8 months a year and I live life on my own terms every single day. I actually just got back from Colombia, about 2 weeks ago now, and I flew out there to go see a concert. Who does that? Like it's a little disgusting, right? And that's the kind of freedom that I want for everybody on this workshop tonight. I think all of us should get the option and the choice as to what we do every day and who we spend our time with. Okay. Now, I think before you know what it is, it's better to know why it was created. Why is DFM created? The fact is that there's too many people out there, probably yourself, that are working jobs that you hate. The average person spends 40 hours a week at work. That's 160 hours a month. That's almost 2,000 hours a year doing something that pisses you off and something that frustrates you guys. And if you really think about it, just take 1 second to think about this. You know, average person starts working at around 18 to 20 years old. They usually retire around 65. Would you not agree with me when I say that that is a massive portion of your life being spent doing something that you don't love, right? And I'm going to say this once. I'm probably going to say it again later. I really want to beat this into your head, but time is more valuable than anything else. It's more valuable than money. You cannot buy it. You are never going to get it back. So you better spend it wisely. Okay. Here's a breakdown for you guys here. Did you know that over 81% of people feel underappreciated at work? 86% feel like they're underpaid. 54% dislike their boss. 34% work unwanted overtime. Shit, I know I did. I used to go out of town for work. I'd be out of town for 2 months at a time, missing time with my kids. That's time I'm never going to get back. What if your life didn't have to revolve around a job? Mark, how did it feel when you quit your job, brother?
Oh, buddy. The best feeling, man. My boss was the biggest dickhead in the world. He thought negative reinforcement was the best way to motivate people. So I got the benefit of being told I was garbage on an everyday basis so I would perform better. By the way, guys, that's not how it works. The positivity breeds positive results. Negativity breeds negative results. It was the best day of my life putting that 2 weeks notice in that guy's face. Never having to see him another day in my life.
Yeah, for sure. Like I wish I would have recorded it just so I could show it on these webinars. But I told my boss the day that I got started in online business on March 3rd of 2016, and he shook his head at me and he just smiled and he shook his head. And what I took out of that was, you're stupid, you're going to crash and burn, you're an idiot. And then 2.5 months later, I told him, hey, remember that thing that I started about 2.5 months ago? He goes, yeah. I said, I quit. I'm going to go. I actually moved to Mexico for a few months. The look on his face, I can't describe to you how that makes me feel. It was the best feeling in the world. Gotta love the haters. Okay. Now, in the first place, why would you even want to start an online business? The fact is that more and more people are becoming comfortable with buying products and services online every single day, guys. In just 2017 alone, over 55% of the world's population had access to the internet. Over 28% of those people bought products or services online. What happens? I'm going to ask you a question. What happens when 80% of the world's population gets access to the internet? What happens when 90% of the world's population gets access to the internet? Right? More and more people are going to start getting access, and you're going to see the internet explode, as you guys have already seen in the last 5 years, in the last 10 years. It's insane, right? It's the future. Okay. Now, some of the benefits here, guys, is when you start an online business, it's a lot easier to scale. And what I mean by that is, if you want to make more money, you don't need to hire more employees. You don't need to buy another location or more real estate. You simply spend more money on advertising that's already making you a profit. Low overhead. Okay, I was going to start a mobile repair company. That investment was about $100,000. I took a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of that, and I put it into an online business. Crazy what happened. My ROI was less than 2 weeks, guys. Okay. Not only that, but it's really hard for people to start businesses nowadays. Like if you want to open up McDonald's, you have to have actually a minimum of $1 million in your bank account to even open up that franchise. Okay. A lot less variables to consider with online business, guys. When you get into this industry, you are the CEO, you're the district manager, you're the general manager, you are the workforce, you're everything all in one. So you don't need to hire employees to help you run your business, usually. Okay. A lot less time investment. Let's face it, if you had to sit 12 hours a day at a desk in front of a computer, what would be the point? That's the beauty about all this, guys. Some days I work 3 hours, some days I work 1, some days I don't work at all. And my income usually stays the same, okay? Or sometimes it fluctuates a little bit more, a little bit less, but genuinely, usually it's the same. Okay, guys. With online business, there is much greater wealth potential. Now, why might that be, Mark? Why is there better wealth potential in online business than any other industry in the world? Why?
Well, it's because of something that you just talked about, is that less time commitment. So generally on an everyday basis, when you're working one of those regular JOBs, you're trading your time to make some money, right? What we do is we just trade money to make more money. I mean, it's pretty simple, right? And when you get that more money, you trade it, and then you get more money on top of that. It's a pretty sweet deal, wouldn't you say?
I would say so. Hey, Mark, if I offered you $10,000 an hour, would you come work for me?
You bet I would not.
Now, why is that?
Myself, man, and I love my life every single day.
That's exactly it. That's exactly it. See, guys, the best thing about being an online entrepreneur is not the income. The income's amazing, but it's not the income. It's not even the freedom that we get to generate. It's the fact that here with DFM, when you're a coach like me and Mark, you actually get to change people's lives. Okay, not only that, guys, but like Mark already said, we don't trade time to make money. We trade money to make more of it. And that's why there's greater wealth potential. As well, you got to make money when you sleep. Every time you wake up, it's like Christmas. Sale, 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 sale. Yes, I made $1,000 before I got out of bed this morning. That's like the greatest thing ever. And I don't know of any other job that you could ever do that with. So would you guys not agree? If you do know something else, please let me know, and I'm in business with you. Okay. Now let's slow down a little bit here. What is affiliate marketing? We've stated that DFM is an affiliate marketing platform that teaches affiliate marketing to people like you guys. But what is that? It is a marketing arrangement by which an online retailer pays a commission to an external website or person for traffic or sales generated from its referrals. What does that mean? Think of it as being the middleman of online sales. So what we do as affiliates is we sell products and services for other companies to make money. Pretty simple. Okay. Now, here's your next question is, what kind of companies can you sell for? We have companies like Amazon, eBay, Expedia, IKEA, Groupon, Levi's, Indigo, Nike, just to name a few, guys. There are thousands of these different companies that you can sell for to make a commission online. Hopefully that made sense. Okay. Next question. How much money will I make? How much commission will I make? If you decide you want to promote for Amazon or Walmart, they'll pay you anywhere from 1 to 10% commission, depending on the niche of the product that you sold. And then we have Best Buy over here at 1% or set commission. I definitely do not recommend the third option because that is, it's nickel and dimes. Don't recommend that. Now there's a solution. If you're thinking to yourself, 1 to 10% is shit, I want to make more. Don't worry, we have other options. Okay. The affiliate marketing world, we have broken it up into 3 main categories: low ticket, medium ticket, and high ticket items. Now, low ticket items usually range from about $1 to $150 with a 1 to 10% commission rating. As well, we have medium ticket at $150 to $300 with about 11 to 19% commission rating. And then you have high ticket items. Now, these items range anywhere from $301 to $20,000 plus. Biggest product I've ever sold is $27,000 at one point. And I made 50% on that. So do the math. That's a little over $13,000 on one single sale, guys. It doesn't happen every day, but there are a lot of people out there that do buy high ticket products like that. Okay. Now, what we love to do here at DFM is we look for high ticket items that bring in as much as 53% commission per sale. That can be anywhere from $1,000 to $10,000 in some cases. And keep in mind that it takes the exact same amount of time to market a low ticket item as it does for a high ticket one. So what would you choose if you had the option? Probably high ticket, right? Now here's an example for you guys. I'm gonna let Mark Wilson take this one away.
So I'll unmute myself and then talk. So low ticket example here, guys. So these are some products, all right, that everyone wears. I mean, Kellen and me are wearing the tank tops already tonight. And I'm sure some of the women out there are rolling in some leggings, right? These are products that everybody wears and everyone has in their drawer in their bedroom, right? So on average, these things cost around $50, okay? So stay with me here, guys. Say if you're getting paid 10%, you guys just saw in those last examples, that would be considered a low ticket item. You get paid 10% of that product and you make $5, okay? All you did is present it to some people. They clicked on a link, they went through, they bought the product, and now you have $5. Pretty simple, right?
Mark, who are you kidding? We all know you wear leggings here.
All right. I do.
Nailed you.
You did, buddy. Well, this is how many products you guys are going to have to sell if you guys want to average around $4,000 a month. Now, I'm sure you guys all roughly make around that. I know for me, I made just under that before I got started. And so most people need around $4,000 to survive. Okay. So you want to make that. You're making $5 per sale. Do you guys know how many sales that is? I'm sure you do. It's on the screen, right? 800 products you need to sell in a month to make that $4,000. All right. So now think about that number for a while. That means every single day you're having to make 2.5 sales just to get to that number, right? That's a lot of sales that you're having to make. Kellen, how many sales is like max you've ever made in a month?
I've never even came close to 800. That's all I know. I've never even done close to 800 in 1 month ever.
No, exactly. Me neither, man. It has never happened for me either. And as Kellen just said, in 1 month, guys, that's not in perpetuity. That's not forever. That's none of that type of stuff. That is every single month to make $4,000. You need to sell 800 units. That sounds pretty tough to me.
Yep. Nickel and diamond, Mark, nickel and diamond.
Well, when you think about, pennies, dollars, you make those. When you think about thousands of dollars, guess what you make?
Yep. Well, exactly.
Thousands of dollars.
Thousands of dollars. That's exactly it. Now, to make a lot of money, like, if you want an income of $100,000 or more a year, you guys got to move a lot of products, and it is doable. I still do market low ticket items, but it's a lot harder to find that sellable T-shirt or that sellable low ticket item to start generating incomes like that. It really does have to go viral, and you do need a lot of traffic to see those items if you want to be pushing those kinds of numbers. Okay. Now, at the end of the day, you're an affiliate. Maybe you market for Amazon. Maybe it's Walmart. Maybe it's some sort of vacation-based business. Who knows what it is? What is the most effective way to market and advertise these products. You could rent a billboard, you could do TV advertising, or maybe you're going to do radio ads. These are all effective ways to market products and services. But there's a much more effective way nowadays to market online or to market at all. And these are companies like Facebook, Instagram, and Google SEO, or search engine optimization. Okay. Out of every type of way we could market and advertise, we choose Facebook as the biggest, as the best way to market products and services. And the reason why is because more people in this world use Facebook than any other social media platform on the planet, at an average of 40 minutes a day per person on average. So you have to know that some of those people might be 10 minutes a day, others might be 4 hours a day, right? People are addicted to social media, and that is why you want to put your advertising for your products and services on Facebook or Instagram. And that's what we teach as well here at DFM. Okay. Now, why and how has social media marketing and advertising conquered the marketing world? It's very apparent in your face, guys. If you go to a shopping mall or you drive by a bus stop, what is everybody doing? They're always on these smartphones. They are addicted. In just 2017 alone, over 2.3 billion people had access to these smart devices. And that is the reason for the rapid growth in social media marketing. Okay, guys, and that is why we teach social media marketing, with affiliate marketing in our platform. Okay, I get this one all the time. Again, Mark, I'm going to let you take this one over. How quickly, let's say, I join your team tomorrow, Mark, or tonight, how quickly can I expect to make money?
Well, there's always one question to ask them, is how badly they want it. And I mean, that question just answers it all. It's totally up to you. Your results are 100% based on you guys, okay? We have tons of people inside of our system, and they're all getting variants of different successes. Like some people coming in the first month, they're making $4,000, all right? There's some people that come in the first month and make nothing. What we generally say is what you should expect to be able to quit your job, double your income, be ready to live life in your own terms between 3 and 9 months. That's our goals, all right? That's what we always say. But in the end of the day, you need to be able to put in that work. You have to have that mindset, that killer instinct that you want this, that this is high on your priority list, and you'll be able to achieve it. It's just whatever you believe that you can achieve, whatever you desire and you put towards, you will make that happen. And we will always match that intensity every single day. Right, Kel?
That's exactly it. We match effort that our students put into it, right? Like I could give Billy Bob Joe all the time in the world, and I can give John over here all the time in the world. John's going to excel a lot faster than Billy because he's putting in the work. If you don't do anything with what you're learning, then how do you expect to make any money, right? It's all about you guys, right? You're the only variable, okay? At this point, I'm going to take a little break here, and why take it from me and Mark? Why don't you guys hear it for some of our members here? I have 2 people currently pulled out for testimonials here tonight. I'm going to start with Mr. Joshua Hoffman. What's going on, baby? Pop on out. You're live.
Hey, buddy. How you doing, Cal? How you doing, Mark? Man, I am so pumped and jacked for just life in general, guys. Man, ever since I got involved with DFM, my life has gone from here to here. I mean, if I can't go any higher because then you guys wouldn't see, but that's what I'm saying. It's that freaking awesome what DFM has done in my life. I say this time and time and time again. When you come into DFM, what they do is they make you rich on the inside to get you rich on the outside. That's where it starts, everybody. That is where it starts. It starts with who you are on the inside, bringing that lion, bringing that fire out, guys, and then just being able to take that and use that to be successful. I mean, that's what it is. It's all about you and who you are as a person. But before I joined, I was a bump on a log. I sat at home. I was a stay-at-home dad and did nothing. I had no generated income. I had a dime to piss on. That was it. But when I came in here, the first week I didn't make it. I didn't have any money, but you know what? I didn't give a shit because I knew the future was in the palm of my hands, guys, because you guys, excuse my language, fucking gave me the goddamn keys. You guys gave me the fucking keys to success. And you know what? I wake up every freaking morning thanking you guys for what you guys have done in my life.
Amen, brother. Amen, baby.
Hallelujah, motherfuckers.
Thank you so much for giving a testimony here tonight, Josh. It's been amazing watching you grow so far, dude. And I always knew, you know, I pulled you out on a webinar about a month ago now. This totally shy guy, and now you're on live webinars. Like you're growing as a person every single day. I'm watching you grow. You're like a son to me.
and I'm older than you, but you know that's the cool thing about it. You know, I changed the name a little bit, guys. When I talk to people, we're like, I know we're digital freedom movement, but it's more like digital family movement because we are a freaking family. I don't care. You know, I call every freaking person a brother. I call every freaking person a sister. I don't care who you are. You guys are like family to me. You guys are closer than my original family. I will look to you guys before I even look to them because you guys have brought more value into my life than anyone else has. And I appreciate it 110%.
Oh yeah, dude, we're just getting started, baby. We just launched this bad boy. We're only going to get bigger from here. Thank you for popping out again tonight. I'm going to move it on to Mr. Joseph Troncali. What's happening, baby? You're muted. You got to unmute yourself and you're live. What's up, dude?
Oh, what's up, bro? So on some real shit, I was really hoping you put me out before Josh because I can never live up to the fucking height that he fucking lives up to. Like, I cannot do it, bro. Yo, a little shout out to my boy Brian out there. I know I was just telling to you on Facebook. But no, seriously, bro, like, Josh, you are on point at all times. Dude, Kellen and Mark, yo, you guys are my lifesavers, bro. Like, I was going in different directions in my life. I didn't know what exactly I wanted to do, but you guys put me on a path for success. And the fact that no matter how like I feel on a certain day, you guys motivate me every single day. Like I talked to Mark today. I was talking to you today. I was blowing you guys up all fucking day. But guess what? You guys are putting me on that path to be successful, you know? And like what Josh was saying about the family, you know, I talk to you guys about my personal life. I talk to everybody in the DFM about my personal life. It's not just like, hey, listen, you can do this and you go fuck off. No, it's you can do this and we're a family now. We can do this together and we can be successful together. And that's the best thing about DFM and you guys is the fact that no matter what happens in life, you guys always have our back and you always will push us. And I can't say enough, bro. I'm in ever debt to you guys for what you guys are doing for me in my life. And especially for my daughter's life, because not only are you setting up my life, but you're setting up my daughter's life in the future. So I am forever grateful for you guys. And I appreciate everything you do for us.
Hell yeah, dude. I love you, dude. It's a pleasure working with you every single day. We just hopped on a call earlier today. You're very coachable. You're very trainable. You annoy the shit out of me, and that's what I love about you. And, you know, I really wanted to bring something to attention here, guys, is that this is something so much more than a team. This is something so much more than just making money. When you join DFM, you're joining a family, and we genuinely give a shit about you and your success. And, you know, me and every other leader here in DFM, we're not going to stop. We're not going to let you go until you get what you desire. Right. So, you know, another thing here, guys, is that personal development goes a very, very long way in your success. I've said this 1,000 times before. I'll say it again. You will only ever be as successful as your mindset is. And, you know, when you're surrounded with a family like DFM, you're surrounded by positive, motivated, successful individuals and people to help you every single day. The chances of you hitting your goals and reaching that point of success that you only dreamed of hitting is a lot more achievable because I should bring this up a little bit. Sorry, I'm getting a little off track here, guys. Does anybody on this webinar know why crab fishermen don't put lids on their buckets when they catch crab? Does anybody know why? Why is that, Joe?
If I'm not mistaken, what happens is if one crab dies, they release a toxin and it kills all the other ones.
No, but we're going to move on to Mark Nelson.
Because like most of society, and you guys will hear, when you guys try to start doing better things in your life, people will try to pull you right back down. So when that crabby is trying to crawl out of that bucket, the other crabbies are pulling it right back down. Buddy, you're dying with the rest of us. You're not escaping.
That's exactly it. That's exactly it. Like that same thing happened to me when I got into this business. I started having results, started having success. I quit my job. You know, just getting out of that bucket, my friends try to pull me back down. And you know, why is that? Are they afraid that you're going to succeed? Or are they afraid that they're going to be wrong? You know, everybody was like, "You're an idiot. This is an online business. Like, it's probably a scam, right?" Well, funny what happened. I quit my job 2.5 months later, started traveling the world. Moving on. All right, I'm just going to share my screen again here. Let's get this bad boy all finished up here. Perfect. All right. So now you guys heard from a couple of our members. Awesome. Okay. Now, guys, this is a part of our 90%. So that software, that over $13,000 in software that we cover for you, we have software like ClickFunnels, Aweber, ClickMagick, Zoom Webinar, Samcart, and business coaching, guys. We give you all the tools, literally every single thing that you need to succeed online. Now, where the 90% automation comes into play is your coach runs the software for you. So you don't need to learn how to build sales funnels. You don't need to learn how to blast emails. You don't need to learn how to process transactions. And the business coaching really kicks in because now you have a sense of direction. If you don't know what to market or how to market it, where are you going to go? You have somebody giving you advice, giving you guidance to help you achieve your goals and your dreams every step of the way. That's why we have more success than anybody else. Because we actually coach people when we say that we coach people. Right, Joe? Right, Josh? Talk to you guys every day. Perfect. Moving on. All right. Now, you might be wondering, you guys teach affiliate marketing. Do you have an affiliate program? Chances are, if you're watching this webinar, it's because, yes, we do have an affiliate program. Okay. If you want to sell products and services and you also want to change people's lives, DFM will pay you anywhere from $100 to $150 for every single person that you sign up or refer to us. All right, guys, this is built for massive expansion and growth. Every successful business out there has an affiliate program. Okay. Now, with our affiliate program, there's 3 different types of earning potential. We have linear income, leveraged income, and residual income. Okay. If you don't know what those are, don't worry. We're going to go over that right now. First one, linear income. This is when you get paid for making a sale yourself. So if you decide you want to change, I want to change Joe's life, and I get Joe signed up here with DFM, he starts marketing. If he gets a basic membership, I would make $100. If he gets an elite, I make $150. Awesome. I get paid to change lives. Great. Leveraged income. Now, this is where it gets crazy. Now, this is only for coaches. Now, if somebody on your team decides that, you know, they want to become a coach and they, when you're a coach and you have a team and they're promoting DFM as well, you collect the entire membership fee right into your own bank account. And then you simply pay them out their affiliate commission. So if somebody on your team promotes DFM and they sell a basic membership, you profit about $125 US off of a sale you did not make. If it's an elite, you profit about $250 US off of a sale that you did not make. When you have a team of 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 people, it gets pretty crazy. Okay. Now, residual income. This is the most beautiful thing, and this is where you should be focused on. If somebody, this is where you get paid forever with no time or financial investment. If somebody on your team decides that they want to become a coach so that they can change lives, they can coach people the way that they see fit, and they want that leveraged income, they want to make that money, well, they would have to pay you $300 US every single month to do that. And this is lucrative for everybody because you get paid $300 for doing literally nothing, and you get paid $300 for doing literally nothing. And if they can only sell 1 elite membership per month, they're still profitable. Wow. Pretty cool. Actually, we have new memberships that are going to be coming out. We're customizing some stuff. We got people coming in that are providing more value to DFM, guys. We're just getting started. And everybody who comes in with an elite membership, which we're going to get to shortly, is going to be upgraded for free to the new membership. How cool is that? All right, let's get to that though.
There's one more cool thing there, Cal.
Yeah.
This program, we just announced for our first, we've only been open three months, guys. I mean, we may be experienced, but we've only been open in this system for 3 months. We've already paid out $87,000 worth of commissions in our first 3 months our doors being open. It was ludicrous, like telling me or looking at the numbers, and we're just like, holy crap, is that how much money we're paid out already? It's insane, guys. And that's just the first 3 months. I can't even imagine what the next 3 months is going to be like.
I just want to be paying out $1 million a day. That's all
That's it.
A day. Perfect. Now, guys, why is our affiliate program built this way? It's to put money back in your pocket, to duplicate leaders within DFM, and to provide more mentorship and support to every single person within our community. Mark my words, we will be 10,000 members within the next year and a half. And when that happens, we need a lot of people to step up to the plate, learn the skills so that we can literally change the world. That's exactly what we're doing now. And that's exactly what we're going to do in the future. Okay. Now let's do a little recap here. For those of you who are a little bit lost, we've been through quite a bit of information here lately. Step number one is, obviously come into DFM and find a product or a service to sell or to market, which your coach is going to help you do. Step number two is market that product on social media to over 2.5 billion users, people that use social media. Step number three, once you start making good money, we can teach you how to automate your business with the help of obviously us. And we already automate 90% of it for you, but there's a lot more things that you can do in the future to help automate your business. So less time, more income, it's always better. Okay. Perfect. Now, at the end of the day, how do you know this is real? Maybe I'm a robot. Maybe Mark's a robot. Maybe Joe's a robot. Maybe Josh is a robot. Who knows? Maybe we're just big fakers. How do you know it's real? Well, you've heard it from a few testimonials. I think the only other thing that I can do is I'll show you guys some of our training, some of our back office. Does that sound good to you guys? Drop a yes in the chat section if that sounds good to you. Perfect. Okay. Alrighty. And perfect. Got her open right here.
I'm just going to say, Con, we got some really coachable people in here, bro. We got lots of yeses, lots of pleases. We got some coachable people in here tonight.
Looking forward, but action speaks a lot louder than words, guys. People who tell me they're going to do something and people who actually do it, it's about 50%. So we'll see. All right, guys. Module 1 here is your basic trading. Like I said, we're going to show you guys how to market products and services using Facebook and Instagram. If you want to market on Facebook, you literally cannot do it off of a personal profile. That means, yes, you cannot market products to your friends or your family. You have to set up a business page and you can target literally any single person that uses Facebook. Okay, so we're going to show you how to create that page. It's going to take you about 3, 4, 5 minutes to create it. Really simple, really easy. We're going to show you how to season it. We're going to show you how to moderate it. This is going to block swear words, profanity from coming up in your advertising. There's a lot of douchebags out there. Step number 4, how to run your first light campaign for your page. This is strictly to give you social credit and proof for when you're a brand new marketer and you start marketing. An example of that is, let's say you're a brand new affiliate marketer and you're marketing a product from Walmart. Somebody sees your ad, they click on the page that posted the ad, which is yours. They show up to it and you got 50 followers on it. Do you think that they're going to give you any credibility whatsoever? They're going to be like, oh, this guy's like some kind of new guy. Like, it might be, maybe I'm not going to get the product if I buy it, right? But if you had 4,000 or 5,000 followers, do you think that they're going to give you a little bit more credibility? Probably, I would, right? So this step here, this lesson is going to show you how to get about 4,000 followers to your page within 4 days. And you can run it longer if you'd like and get 10,000 or 20 or whatever you desire, okay? Moving on here, some of our back-end setup. We're going to show you guys how to purchase a domain. Yes, I said purchase. That cost is not covered at DFM. What? I have to spend more money? Relax. It costs $2 for a domain for a year. Chill out. Okay, I think you can afford it. All right, if you guys don't know what a domain is, it's just the name of a website. Okay, and then we have how to set up a Facebook pixel. I don't want to go into too much detail here, guys, but all this is, it's a piece of code that's unique to your ad account on Facebook. You need to send it to your coach, and we're going to implement that throughout your sales funnel. And this is going to allow us and you to track how far your leads or customers are making it through your sales funnel before they actually buy that product or service from you. Another thing that it's used for is something called a retargeting campaign. Now, has anybody on here tonight ever, maybe you saw a product on Facebook, you clicked on it, and then you backed out, you didn't buy the product, and then you noticed that you kept seeing it pop up every day. Maybe it's 3 times a day, maybe it's 10 times a day. You kept seeing that product pop up in your newsfeed. That's called a retargeting campaign. And the reason why it's actually one of the most powerful selling tactics on social media and digital marketing, because over 90% of people never buy a product or a service the first time they see it. It takes multiple times of seeing a product or service before they actually make that buying decision. And then, by the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th time, they go, okay, this must be an act from God. Wrong. It's retargeting. Okay, this is a person that's set up to retarget someone that's shown engagement with their ad content. Okay. Holy crap, there's a lot here. Okay, so we have how to set up a PayPal account. This is strictly for us just to pay you commissions if you decide you want to promote DFM. Moving here, we have module 3, which is your funnel setup. Like I said, your coach builds your funnel for you, but you do need to request it and send us some information so that we can code it and customize it to you. We also show you how to forward your domain to that funnel. Okay. Module 4, strictly educational. And then let's get to the fun stuff, which is module 5. We do have 13 modules, but I'm only going to get up to here. So module 5 here is split testing. Okay. This is where you start running real ads to a real audience to start making real money in sales. Okay. If I come over here into my personal ads manager account, this is how we place advertising on Facebook. So in here, I have specific products and services, and I'm targeting people that I think would have an interest in buying that product or service. Okay. So I'm selecting things like ages or genders. I can kind of give you guys a hint. Yeah. I'll hit edit. It'll pull up the window. I'm optimized for lead delivery. My budget's $11.55 for this one set. And if I come down here, I'm targeting locations like USA. Okay, I'm targeting Canada. I'm targeting ages 21 to 38, just men. Okay, and I'm targeting people that have an interest in travel that also have to have a purchase behavior of business apparel, so like suits and ties and stuff like that. Okay, guys, it's you can get very, very creative, and you can really narrow in and hone in on the audience that you think would be interested in buying that product or service. Okay, guys, and the best thing about all of this is that it's running 24/7. I'm making money right now, and I'm talking to you. How crazy is that? When I'm traveling the world, when I'm spending time with my daughters, when I'm in Colombia at a Deftones concert, I'm able to generate income, guys. And this is the best thing in the world. There's no job in the world, hands down, that is better than this. And if you know of anything else, please let me know. And I'm gonna, like I said before, I'm in business with you. I'll do business with you. We'll start one together maybe. Okay. But I can pretty much guarantee you can't think of anything better than this. Okay, guys, hope that brought some clarity, to what we do and how we trade money to make more of it versus time to make money. Just coming back, I'm going to be answering questions shortly, guys, here. So just, ask the questions if you have them now. Perfect. Okay. So now you guys know it's real. And if you still don't think it's real, sorry, but nobody can save you. Okay. Now, how much is Digital Freedom Movement's training worth, do you think? If you were to seek out all of the training that we provide here, how much do you think it would cost you from third-party, training suppliers? What do you think? Joe or Josh, do you want to unmute yourselves and maybe take a guess? I'm pretty sure you guys don't even know.
I'm going to go with C.
Na, 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 na. Take a pick. 5 seconds.
C. Yeah, what you got?
Take a guess.
Josh, are you lagging, bro?
It's either my connection's lagging or your guys' connection's lagging.
No, I think it's Josh's. So you pick C too, Josh and Joe? C's?
C? You guys both think it's C? Wrong. DFM training here to seek out individually the training that we have within DFM. You're looking at paying about $22,500. Insane. Okay, and you guys will not believe what we're selling it for. Okay. Moving on. Now, how much does systems like this cost? A golden question. What's this going to run me? What's this going to burn in my pocket? Many systems that are similar to ours are selling for about $99 US per month. Now, that's about $1,200 US per year, and it never ends. It keeps going forever and ever and ever. Okay, that's a pretty good deal, though. Okay. Now, here at DFM, we didn't want to charge $99 a month. We did not want to charge $1,200 a year. We wanted DFM to be affordable for anybody, and we did not want monthly fees or charges for our members. So we decided to give everybody options. Okay. Option A is the elite membership. This sells for $349 US one time, not per month. This is a lifetime membership. Okay. That's right. That's $22,500 worth of trading for $349. And I have a lot of people that have joined other systems and bought other trading. They join DFM and they go, holy Santa Claus shit. I should have just came here in the first place, because they're getting it all for much, much cheaper than anywhere else. Okay. Now with this membership, you get unlimited access on calls with your coach to help you with your business, or if you ever get stuck. As well, you get priority support above everybody else. You also get a 90% done for you marketing system. So all that software we went over, that's all covered. It's also ran for you. Okay. As well, you get Facebook ads optimization training. And you also get access to our industry-leading scaling techniques, which consist of passive scaling and aggressive scaling. I'm sure you don't know what that is, but you will learn. Okay. As well, you get a custom-built sales funnel. We spend $4,000 a year just for the software needed to do that for you. Okay, guys, this package is non-refundable. Option B is the basic membership. For those of you who go, okay, $349 is just way too much for me, I can't afford that right now, we do have the basic membership. Now there are some key differences here. Okay. With option B, you only get a 1-hour coaching call with your coach to help you map out your business, and you'll be limited to 3 one-on-one training calls with that coach to help you when you get stuck, or maybe you want help scaling your business bigger than it is. Okay. And if you go over that 3-call threshold, you will be forced to upgrade. And if you don't, then you can't have a call with your coach. Okay. As well, you get the 90% done for you system, the Facebook ads training, the scaling techniques, and you still get a custom built sales funnel. You still get everything that you need to succeed. As well, there's a 3-day money back guarantee on this membership, just in case you feel like this is not right for you. Although I've never had anybody, want a or a money back guarantee. So I've never had anybody ask for a refund, really. Okay. Now, guys, at this point, I want to take a little break and ask you guys 3 very, very powerful questions. Okay. The first one is, what's your dream, guys? What is it? If you want to travel the world, do you want financial freedom, time freedom? Do you want to spend more time with your kids? Maybe you want the choice as to what you do every day. Maybe you want to change lives globally, or maybe it's all of the above. Okay. Really take a second and think about what it is that you want. It's very important. Okay. The second question that I have for you is, how big of a priority is it to you that you achieve those goals and those dreams? And if it's less than number 2, log off the webinar. I don't want you on here. I don't want to coach you. Okay. Your goals, your dreams should be the most important thing, because at the end of the day, when you're dead and you're gone and you die, the only thing that matters to me, well, this is my opinion, you don't have to agree, but I think the only thing that matters is, were you happy with the life you lived? Life was meant to be extraordinary. Most people merely exist. Life is meant to live, guys, not to exist. Right? And it's really funny, because I pretty much existed up until about 2 years ago. And then when I took control of my life, I started an online business. I had income. I had freedom. I was able to start actually living. And it's amazing, guys. Okay. The last question that I have for you is, do you know of any other way besides online business that's going to help you achieve every single one of those goals and dreams? Okay. Please put it in the chat. If one of your dreams was time freedom and financial freedom, I don't know of anything else besides winning the lottery that's going to give you that. Right? Even if you run a multi-million-dollar business, you still have to trade a ton of time to run that company and that business. Right? A lot of people try to come at me with that. They go, oh yeah, well, I'm going to start a mobile repair company just like you were going to. I'm like, yeah, you'll probably make a lot of money, but you're going to be trading a lot of time to make that income. And that's just not the case here. Okay. So at this time, you can continue to stay stuck. If you want to keep doing what you're doing, and I'm sure you're trapped in that routine just as I was. Gym, work, come home, make dinner, eat, watch TV, go to bed, do the same thing over again. Nothing ever changed for me, ever. I followed this crap for over a year and nothing ever changed. And at that point I said, shit, okay, obviously nothing's going to change until I change. You guys can continue to trade time for money, and that's fine. If you love what you do, then by all means you're winning and keep on doing it. But if for any reason, if you strive for more, if you want more than what you have, if you want to become more successful than how you are, then you have to change. You have to change with the environment and the way of the world, guys. And let's face it, you guys, I think we all here can agree that online business and online sales is where the future is headed. So you can either get left behind or you can change with changing times. That's up to you. Okay. Or you guys can start an online business and start working towards that dream lifestyle. Am I saying that's going to happen? It's going to happen for you tomorrow? Probably not. You have to put the time in. You have to put the work in. Like we said at the beginning of the webinar, it takes time. It takes money, right? But if you are dedicated, if you're coachable, you're trainable, you put the work in, it's not a matter of if you succeed. It's a matter of when you succeed. The end result is the same, guys. And the only way you're going to lose here is if you give up and quit. And if your goals and dreams are priority number one, then that's not going to happen. So you can't lose. All right, guys, it's time for a change. DFM, I'm going to be answering questions at this point. Mark, what questions do we have, sweetheart?
Do not have any just yet.
No questions?
Bro, you killed it tonight. I'm pretty sure you just drop bombs.
Yeah.
People.
No questions. It's either people are real shy or
there's been tons of interaction tonight, so I don't think there's been shyness.
All right, so I want to know. Actually, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull out a couple people randomly. So, oh, Q&A. Ethan, can you?
You didn't cover this one. This is usually.
I always cover this one. I always do. Sorry, Ethan, I didn't cover it tonight, but yes, I'll answer that for you. So he says, can you upgrade to package A from package B at any time? The answer is yes, but you got to pay full price, not the difference, right? So why waste $199 right now if you're just, you're going to upgrade later? And 85% of people who get basic end up upgrading. So they're just wasting $199 and they're repaying $349 for an elite. So it's kind of a way it's strategic and on our end to stop people from dipping their toes in. Like if you're going to do something, fucking do it right. Excuse my French. Right? Perfect. Any other questions, guys?
You betcha. So what is an average of hours you have to work a day?
Very good question.
Start off.
Keep in mind, before I answer this question, that what I do is a lot different than what you're going to be doing. I'm a coach. Okay. So I'm currently coaching. I have over 30 people on my roster right now that I'm coaching with, like every day, every other day. I'm speaking with them, helping them. You're not going to be coaching. So your time investment is minimum. I want you putting in 1 hour a day, no exceptions. Anybody can make an hour a day, whether you got to get up an hour earlier or stay up an hour later. I don't care what it takes. Minimum 1 hour a day. If you can put in more, do more.
Okay. For me, when I first started, I'm a dad of two. I was working 50 hours a week running a business, and my wife worked opposite shifts as me. So to me to find time was really hard, but I really wanted it. And I was able to average about half an hour to 3 hours a day. And with that, within 4.5 months, I was out of my job. So it's just all about the drive. And if you guys want to put in that time, if you have that mental fortitude that you guys maximize that time that you do have, you will be able to put in enough time.
Yeah, no, me as well, guys. I was addicted. To this industry when I got started with it. I'd work 8-10 hours a day. I come home and guess what I did? I was on the computer the entire night. My life sucked for months until I quit my job. Then I had a lot more time for you. But my life sucked. It was hell. I didn't have a life for about 2.5 to 3 months. Every spare minute I had went towards my business because, again, I was addicted. And when you love what you do, it's not even work. So it's fun. I was so pumped every morning to get up, check my results, check my ads. I was so pumped. Chris asked, how long does it take to become a coach? Well, Chris, to become a coach, you have to be able to have a team to coach. So we recommend that you at least have minimum 3 people on your team. As well, we have an advanced coaching process that you have to go through. You have to be tested, and we have to know that you have what it takes, so that you have the skills and the results to be able to teach other people. If we're just like, oh yeah, Chris, you come in today and you're a coach tomorrow, you don't know what you're doing. We're not going to allow you to represent our company if you don't know what you're doing. So there is an intensive training process you must go through and pass before you're able to become a coach. So hopefully that answered it for you.
Yeah, but when you become a coach, you get even more extra attention from us because we're always trying to make sure that you're successful, right?
Yeah, and make sure you're coaching your team properly. It's like a ripple effect, right? If we can teach you how to change other people's lives, we're not investing our time to do that, right? It's all you. Tony asks, once you spend cash on ads, how long do those ads run, and does the time run out on the ads? So that's a very good question, Tony. I can actually share my screen, and I'll actually show you what that looks like if you'd like. So coming back here into Ads Manager, as you can see, if I scroll to the right here, we got amount spent, we have schedule. So it says ongoing here. So this means that, if you look over here, the budget on this ad set is maximum of $10.55 per day. and this is going to run forever until I shut it off. So I always look at my data every day, and I always looking at a 7-day overview of my data, because not every ad runs great every day. And if I look at my data on a 7-day average and it's doing well and I'm profitable, that's a converting ad. I'm going to scale it up higher so I can make a larger income. Okay. So you can set an end date, but normally the way I'm going to teach you to do it is I want you setting a daily budget. If the ad set does not produce for you after 24 hours, simply kill it and target different variables or market a different product. That's it. Guys, so hopefully that answered it. If it did not, please re-ask, and I would be happy to go into greater detail.
A few more questions came up here, Kel.
Yeah.
First one from Jason Smith here. So I have a question. After you pay the $350 or $199, how much do you have to pay to start making money, or is the $350 all you need to start making money?
That is a very good question. So yes, there actually are a few other costs you'd have to make, like a domain name. That'll cost you anywhere from $2 to $10 for a .com. As well, you have to run a light campaign for your page. If you remember when I showed you guys the back office, and step number 4 in module 1 was how to run a light campaign. You need to run that campaign for minimum of 4 days at $5 a day. So that's a $20 investment. So you're looking at a total of $22 to a maximum of $30. Those are the only mandatory costs here at DFM. Even for advertising, let's say you guys are broke, like you guys don't even have like 10 bucks, like you guys are savagely broke. What you can do is you can leverage our organic traffic training. So that's free ads. It's a way to put advertising in front of an audience using social media without having to pay for that advertising. It is more difficult than paid advertising, but you have to do what you have to do. And then when you make those sales, you can take that income generated, put it into your paid advertising so you can make a larger income the next month. Perfect. Okay.
Another question came up here, man.
Yep.
I do have a question. I'm in the Navy. Between my job and working, when I get deployed, would I still be able to thrive in business?
Yeah, see, that's the beauty, baby. You can do online business. You can do this anywhere in the world as long as there's Wi-Fi. Not recommended in Mexico, though. The Wi-Fi really sucks out there, but that was on a network with like 1 billion other people using it. So yes, as long as there's Wi-Fi, you have access to internet, you're good to go. Otherwise, I wouldn't be in this industry. I love to travel. I'd love to do it. So, all right, I'm gonna pull out a couple randoms here. All right, I'm not even gonna say who I'm pulling out. I just want to see some beautiful faces here. Mr. Tony Polito, what's going on, brother? You are live here at DFM. You don't have to turn on your video if you don't want to. How's it going tonight?
What's going on, man?
How do you like the webinar tonight? Do you have any questions for me other than what you already asked?
Just that one, or like how much do you spend on ads a month?
I spend a lot more than you're going to spend. The most I've ever spent is $350 a day for a period of 30 days. After that, the volume became very, very heavy. But do the math on that. Was that like 12 grand? 12,000 in 1 month. But I also had a $52,000 month that month. So it's worth it.
Fuck yeah.
You start small. And then once you start to get the hang of it, if you're split testing, the advertising, stuff like that, then you can think about scaling up, spending a larger income. But what we don't want is for you to go like, okay, here's $1,000, throw it into ads, but you don't know what you're doing yet. And then you can't handle the volume. So take it slow to start. As you become comfortable, start spending more money on advertising, because there's no way you're going to make 10 grand in a month if you're only spending $5 a day on ads. It's just not going to happen. You have to be realistic, right?
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Any other questions for me, brother?
No, man, not really. Not off the top of my head. I'm sure I'll think of some once I get off this.
Awesome, dude. Yeah, just give me or Mark a shout personally if you have any other questions. Looking forward to seeing you on the inside, brother. All right. Have a great night.
You too, man.
Perfect. Thank you, Tony, for popping out. Who else do we got on here? Another random here. Okay, perfect. All right, just promoted somebody else. And we have Mr. Byron Hall. What's going on, Byron? You're live with DFM.
Hey, how you doing?
Pretty good, brother. Do you have any questions for us here tonight?
Not at the moment. Just soaking it all in.
There's a lot of information. Did you take notes?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, boy, that's what I want to see. I want people that are dedicated, right? You know, I hate it when lazy people come in and, you know, they don't take notes, they don't follow instructions. It makes me look bad. So I really, if you're taking notes, dude, I'm really, really proud. I'd love to have you on the inside if you're that dedicated. Okay, brother?
Awesome. Awesome.
All right. If you have any other questions, dude, just give me a shout personally or give Mark a shout personally. And we look forward to seeing you on the inside. Okay?
I will do.
All right. Talk soon, brother. Perfect. All right. I'm going to do one more. Who else do we got on here? All right. And I promoted one last person for the night. And we have, did a drum roll, Mr. Jason Smith. What's going on, dude?
What's up, guys? How's everybody doing this evening?
I'm doing great, dude. What did you think of the webinar here tonight?
Oh, I loved it, man. I loved it. Let me get in here a little bit live.
There he is. There's that pretty face.
Hello, everybody. Man, I love the webinar. I love what you guys are doing. I'm really excited about this. Man, I'm just broke. I'm tired of living my life thinking, okay, this 9-to-5 job or what I work 7 to 5 every day is going to make me what money I want to make, and it's going to pay what I have to pay. And I'm going to be working it for 30, 40 plus years before I'm ever going to be at the point where I want to be. So I'm really excited about doing this with you guys. And I'm really thinking about it. I'm saving my money up. I'm going to be talking with you guys soon, I promise. Thank you guys for giving me the opportunity. I really appreciate it.
Hell yeah, brother. Thank you so much for popping on the webinar tonight, even attending. You'd be surprised. Thousands of people see our advertising and, you know, not as many show up to these webinars. And it's really, really crazy. It's like one webinar, just like this one, could change your life, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, I was wanting to hop on, man. I've seen the emails, brother, but I've been really busy, man. We got a farm going. We got about 50, 75 acres of produce planted. So it takes a while, man. You gotta do what you got to do, you know. But I really appreciate y'all staying after me. I popped in tonight, and I was really thankful for doing it, man. I took notes. I'm gonna really dig down deep and do this with y'all.
That a boy, Jason. Thank you so much for popping out tonight, brother. I can't wait to see you on the inside.
Hey, y'all have a good evening.
You too, brother.
To you, brother.
Right on. Mark, do you want to finish off the webinar here tonight?
Yeah, guys. I mean, as we've kind of laid out this whole night for you guys of how your guys' lives are going and what kind of pathway you guys are on, I'm sure you guys have kind of figured it out that you guys are getting further and further backed into a corner. And I'm sure that's kind of how you guys are feeling. Like, well, I need to change. You're right. Like, living this exact same path for the next 45 years is probably the most scariest feeling that you guys will ever get in your life. That's how I felt, because it was 35 years for me, because I was 30 years old when I was doing it. And there was just no way that I could fathom the idea of working for that prick another day of my life, let alone 35 more years, guys. And I'm sure that's how you guys feel, is you're backed in this corner. You're just like, I can't live life this way. I'm thinking about it. That's how many more years I have to do this? No way. Well, at that point in time, you only have one option, all right? If you ever want your dreams to come true, if you want to ever have that success that you know in your heart of heart that you deserve, then it's time to switch paths. It's time to switch gears. It's time to start doing something for yourselves, guys. Start living that dream for yourself. Start investing into you. All right, guys? That is what, that's all I can say to you guys is do something. You're backed in the corner. Now start fighting for your success.
Well said, Mark. I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you for everybody who attended the webinar tonight, and we'll see you guys on our next live workshop on Thursday, guys. Have a great night.
Take care, guys.